You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. Just make sure you keep your voice up so everyone can hear. If you'll state your name for the record.
Ashley Hurd,
All right, you may proceed.
Ms. Hurd, how old are you currently?
30.
And is it your understanding that you are here for an incident that occurred on November 10th of 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
On that day, did you live in Bexar County, Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was your address on that day?
144 Nelson Avenue,
And is that located in Bexar County?
Bexar County, San Antonio, Texas, 78210.
Thank you. And on that day, who was living with you at your home?
It's me, my boyfriend, my daughter, and my my boyfriend, my daughter, and my nephew.
Okay. And how old is your daughter?
My daughter's 12 years old.
And how old was your nephew?
9.
Okay. And so on that day, did anyone arrive to your house shortly before the incident that was here reported?
Yes, ma'am.
Who was that person?
Jasmine.
And do you know Jasmine's last name?
It's probably still Oribe because she was married to my brother, but I'm not sure if she changed it to San Bruno.
Okay. And so regarding Jasmine Uribe, you said that she was married to your brother.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that how you know her?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and did she share a child with your brother?
Yes, which was my nephew that stays with me was staying with me at 144 Nelson.
Okay, and what was your nephew's, or what is your nephew's name?
Christopher Paul Jr. Oribe.
Okay, and was he present at your home on November 10th of 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so when Jasmine arrived at your residence, what happened?
When she arrived there, my nephew and my daughter were there. I was in the shower. I had just gotten out. I was in my room. They came. They're like, "Hey, well, my nephew."
Objection, hearsay. Objection, hearsay.
Sustain with regards to hearsay.
So you can't say what anyone told you, but I guess where were you when Jasmine arrived?
In my bedroom.
Okay, and at some point did you exit your bedroom?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and did you make contact with Jasmine Leva?
Yes, ma'am.
And that was inside of your home?
Inside my house, in my hallway.
Okay, and about how long was she there for?
Probably like maybe 5 minutes.
Okay, and then what happened while she was there?
The children came back to my room less than a minute to tell me that the boyfriend.
Objection. Oh, yeah, objection, hearsay, Judge.
All right, that'll be sustained.
So without saying what the children told you, at some point did the children get your attention?
When they were screaming and hollering that the man was outside with a gun.
Okay, and so did you exit
I exited my bedroom.
Okay.
All right, so
and-
here's the thing. So I know sometimes people get into conversations and you finish, somebody's question before they even finish the question, you start answering. But it makes it difficult for the court reporter to take down what's being said. So if you could wait till the question is finished, then answer it.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
And if somebody objects, just stop speaking because I need to rule on it.
Okay.
And if you don't understand my ruling, ask me what that means and I'll let you know if you can continue to answer the question, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, and so at some point, did you become aware that somebody was at your door?
When I exited my bedroom.
Okay, and the person that was at that time, was the door to your home, the front door of your home, was it open or closed?
It was closed.
Okay, and at some point, did the door to your home become open?
When he forced entry to my home
Okay, and how did he do that?
with his foot.
Okay, did you allow him to enter your
No, I
home?
didn't.
And how long have you been living at that home prior to this offense?
For a year.
Okay, and did Jasmine ever live at that home?
No, she didn't.
And did the defendant ever live at that home?
No, he didn't.
And on that day that he was at your door, did you provide him consent to enter your home?
No, I didn't.
Okay, and so, how did he enter into your home on that day?
Like I said, he forced entry with his foot, took 2 steps in, snatched her by the head, drug her outside.
When you say snatched her, who are you referring to?
Alonzo Taylor.
Okay, is that the person that snatched?
That snatched her by the top of her head, took her on her slide and drove her outside.
Okay, and the person that he was dragging, who is that?
Jasmine,
Okay, and so after the defendant obtained custody of Jasmine, then what did he do with her?
he drove her all the way outside of my yard, took her to by where there's a street pole, and there was 2 other guys there with him. When he already had got her by the head, he was on my porch walking out with her by the head, dragging her, and the other 2 boys came around her. And I was telling Alonzo, hey, let her go. He said, I don't give a fuck about none of that, and continued. The other 2 guys came from around where they were standing with the car, by the car. They came with the gun, pointed it inside my house, while my daughter was there. The laser was on my daughter's chest. I told her to get out the way. My nephew happened to run across, and the laser would happen to be on him. Then I proceeded, I'm calling the cops. I slammed my door, and they were still out there. My nephew and my daughter was the one who witnessed them have the guns pointed. Why Jasmine was on the floor covered. She was scared, but she couldn't get out of it because, of course, she's a little girl. She was short, little, no meat. He had all control.
Okay, now you mentioned that you called 911, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm gonna show you what has been marked as State's Exhibit number 2. Can you take a look at this for me?
Yeah, that's the 911 call.
Okay, and regarding State's Exhibit number 2, you've reviewed it prior to today, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and when you listened to it, did you add your identifying mark on it to recognize
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
Okay, and when you listened to it, did it appear to be a fair and accurate description
Yes,
of the
ma'am.
call that you made?
Yes.
Okay. At this time, I'm tendering State's Exhibit number 2 to the defense and offering this.
Your Honor, I've reviewed State's Exhibit 2. I have no objection.
State's Exhibit number 2 is admitted without objection.
Permission to publish.
Granted.
Wonder, Peter, do you need police fire or EMS?
The guns in the car, and then I see my sister-in-law in the car.
Okay, what's your address?
But pointing the gun inside my house, and I have 2
What's your
children.
address?
144 Nelson.
144 Nelson.
There's a day cooler in the corner with the gun. There's 3 boys. There's a day cooler.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I already have the answers. I already got the call up. What's your sister's name?
This is her daughter. Her name is Jasmine. Give me my phone. Her name is Jasmine Olive. What is the boy name? You know the address?
What's your date of birth? Do you know date of birth?
Mine was 9/11/95.
Jasmine's date of birth.
She got the card too. April, I don't know her birthday. I know. April 1970.
Okay, what was she wearing?
I'm gonna pause State's Exhibit number 2. So in the background, we can hear what appears to be a small child providing a date of birth. Who is that?
Her son.
And how, okay, and how old was he at the time again?
9.
Jacket with jeans.
What color jacket? What color jacket?
Yeah, look at her jacket red.
You know who took her?
Got you out of the brother. No, he kissed it. The boy kissed it open. Sid, where are you? Did they just drop Jasmine out of our house, bro, with 2 guns? What? The guys, yes.
Do you know who
He kicked through the door. The guy with Yes, there's a white SUV, and those two guys were coming behind them with two guns.
Okay, what kind of vehicle was it?
It was a white car, I don't know.
SUV?
Yeah, cameras, our neighbors have cameras.
Okay, it was a white SUV?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know who these people were?
I don't know I don't even know their address or anything.
But do you know their names?
What's his name, sis? His name. He goes by June, and get inside, Chris. Chris Melvin. He said they just call him Jude. Get us put on. Okay, here, let me send you his address. Send me his address, please, sis. I don't know. Oh my God, they had the guns pointed at her. Oh, yeah. He was pointing the gun at the kids. Like, you're freaking them out. You're doing it in front of them, just chill. You can't. Well, let me look it up. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Is this your court?
Why did they come back?
No, it can't be. It is.
The motherfucker, he started pointing out the gun. Okay, we're, if you have to let them know. I can't talk to my.
Officers are almost there. Officers are almost there. Can you see the officer?
No.
Okay, they're coming in. Coming around the corner. Do you see them?
No.
Okay, what's your name?
I think my name's Ashley Hurd.
Okay,
It was three guys.
okay.
It was three. Eran dos parados en el carro. Ya estaban afuera del carro.
I mean, you see the officer there?
Yes, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Ms. Bird, and so when officers arrived, did you speak with them?
Yes, I did.
And at some point, did you come into contact again with Jasmine and Eva over the phone?
Yes, I did.
And, well, sorry, going back to the person that kicked your door in, were you able to provide the officers that made the scene with a description of him?
Yes.
Okay, and what was that description?
Well, he had a fro, he had the red jacket on with the black fanny pack, and I believe he had gray sweatpants on that day.
Okay, and then jumping forward back to when you're talking to Jasmine on the phone, did she provide you a location of where she was?
No, because she was scared.
Okay, and what was her demeanor when you were talking with her on the phone?
Shaking, shooken up,
Okay,
because she wasn't able to talk.
Do you have to call speculation, Judge?
Sustained.
so when you were speaking with her on the phone, were you able to hear noises that she was making?
Yes,
Okay, and what was a noise that she was making?
it was just her huffing and puffing, like also stating that leave her.
Objection, hearsay.
All right, the objection to hearsay will be sustained.
Without saying what she told you, so you just stated that she was huffing.
Huffing and puffing,
Okay.
out of breath.
Okay. And when the police made your location, did they take photos of your home?
Yes, they did.
Okay. Now I'm gonna show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 3. Can you take a look at that for me?
Yes,
Okay, and have you previously viewed the contents of State's Exhibit number 3 prior to your testimony?
yes, ma'am.
And when you reviewed them, did you affix your identifying mark on them to be able to recognize them?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you reviewed State's Exhibit number 3, did it contain a fair and accurate depiction of 14 photos that were taken of your home?
Yes, ma'am.
At this time, the state is tendering State's Exhibit number 3 to defense for inspection and offering.
I've reviewed these photos. I have no objections.
All right, State's exhibit number 3 is admitted without objection.
Permission to publish.
Granted.
Okay, Ms. Hurd, I'm showing you what is marked on safety exhibit number G as 1_. What is this photo depicting?
My house,
And what is this right here?
this is the street,
Okay. And regarding the photo 2_, what is that showing?
my house,
And 3_, what is that?
my front door.
4_,
That's where he kicked it.
and when you say that, are you referring to this area right here?
Yes,
And what is that?
his footprint. Well, that's where he kicked it.
Regarding 5_,
Yes.
is that showing the same thing?
It's just for the dentist and cause the brown part, it was already there.
And 6_ is just showing the dent, is
Yes,
that correct?
that was already there.
Okay, and that's it, the damage contained in 7_ was already there.
Yes,
And 8_, is that showing the same thing? As 7_?
yes,
And then 9_, is that just showing the locking mechanism of the
Yes.
door? And 10_, is that just showing the reverse view of the locking mechanism?
yes.
And then 11_, what is that showing?
That's just, that been there, that been like that.
And then 12_, if I zoom in, what is that right there?
That's her slide that she came about it when he started dragging her out the door.
Okay, when you say her, is that the
Jasmine.
community bed? Okay. And what about 13_?
That's Jasmine.
Okay,
That she left that there that night.
and 14_, who is that?
My nephew.
Alright. Judge, I'm sorry, there's a lot of murmuring going on by the defendant and it's distracting me. If he's instructed to be stopped.
He's counseling with me, Judge. I understand. I'll come keep his voice down, though.
Okay. And so after all of this occurred, did Jasmine and Eva ever make contact with you again?
After everything,
Yes.
yeah, well, she had gotten in touch with me just to bribe me in to sign an affidavit. She offered to pay me $40, and it was just, I don't like drama. I love my life and stuff like that. So I just did it because I don't like drama in my house. I love my children. I love my life. I have a good paying job. I don't do none of this. So all of this came unsurprisingly because she showed up at my house with all of this without even saying, hey, somebody's chasing me. Hey, this is what's going to be brought to your house right here at that point of moment. You never bring this kind of stuff to somebody's house, especially when they're not involved in that kind of situation. Whatever problems you have between somebody, you keep that between you and that person and take it to where y'all like that.
Okay. And so when you say that she reached out to you, did she like reach out to you over the phone or in person?
She called me the first time, then she texted me. She was like, what's her Cash App? I'll send you the money if you type out the letter. She even sent me an AI chat, like, can you write it out like this? And I just did it. Like I said, I don't do drama. I love my life. And at that point, my life is in jeopardy as well because he still had 2 people outside with the guns. So I didn't know if she was going to send them back to my place if I didn't do it, or also if he would send them to my house if I didn't do it.
Okay. And did she offer to pay you money for that?
Yes.
So Judge, may I approach the witness?
Yes. And off the record for a moment.
So I'm gonna show you State's Exhibit number 4. Have you reviewed the contents of this disc before your testimony today?
Yes, ma'am.
And earlier we talked about a phone conversation that occurred when police arrived to your home with between you and Jasmine Uribe. Do you recall that?
Yes,
And State's Exhibit number 4, when you reviewed it, is that a fair and accurate depiction of the conversation that occurred?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Judge, at this time, I'm not offering State's Exhibit number 4, but I am offering State's Exhibit number 5, which. Not being offered.
On State's Exhibit 5, Judge, I have reviewed it. There are some redactions. I have no objections given the redactions.
All right, State's Exhibit number 5 with redactions are admitted without objection.
Permission to publish.
Granted.
Will be done in 5:51 p.m. To report any type of sexual abuse or sexual harassment, press star 511 when prompted to enter a phone number you wish to dial. For confidential support services, press pound 55 after this message. Press 1 to place a please enter your PIN number. After the tone, please say United States of America.
United States of America. United States of America.
You have 5. You have this call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. If an inmate mentions suicide or harming themselves, please call 210-335-6135 and report ASAP. Please note that the bear will call asking
Got on the phone.
and arrest or release an inmate from custody. Thank you for using IC Solutions.
So look, remember how she got on the phone talking about some the kids made statements to the police and shit. He said there was no statement of any kid saying anything to the police.
That's what it made a statement from them.
He said about one of the, he said, look, you don't need an affidavit from the homeowner. He said he needs an affidavit from to actually heard. And
Okay. Yeah.
he said it doesn't have to be like a real affidavit for him. He said y'all could just put affidavit on a piece of paper and put like, I hereby say that, like do this, that, you know what I'm saying? And put the phone number and contact info. But he said some people be, he said the notary, he said to get it notarized though, that if he doesn't affirm or notarize and gets like the paper notarized, he said that, it's because he said that he could like, he said if they don't get it notarized in front of somebody that like, if I go to court, she could always like change her word back and say like, nah, he did that, he didn't do that, she did like that. You know what I'm saying? But if she gets it notarized and like, it's like a complete done deal, like, I got
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know if you could try to finesse and get her to, go.
Not it. I feel it more.
Yeah. Hey, but you lied though. She said there was only one witness, and she said she was a witness. She said I came to the house banging on the door loudly. But I don't even do it. To be honest, I didn't bang on the door loudly, though. I did my little bang right on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she said that. He said she said, and I came down, I banged on the door loudly, and when nobody picked up, I kicked in the door. He said that it did say that in the police report that there was a dent by the door handle. But he said, no, there's no pictures, and he said, I asked him about the door frame. I was like, oh, it's like it's an old tryout, you know what I mean? He's like, the door frame would got kicked in too. And he was like, yeah, he was like, that is true. He said the door frame now, they just say little dent by the door. But yeah. But he said that, she just said that, I guess I came knocked on the door loudly. And when y'all didn't pick up, I kicked in the door, grabbed you by your hair, and grabbed you by your hair. Then they said that, she said that, then he said that, she said, what's really making me look bad is that she said that, like, really, bro, like, when that shit happened, I really didn't have any acknowledgement. Like, I really didn't know why you just tripped until we got in the car, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't like look. I wasn't even looking that way when all that shit went down. But he said that she said that both of them had guns, and when they try to come and retrieve you, they both up to guns at them. They put them at gunpoint. But while threw you in the whip.
Crazy.
I was like, maybe that's half. I was like, that's not even half the story. Maybe that's the end a little bit, but you know, I didn't have no bounds, you know, like bullshit. Like, you know. And I know for sure, but you know, you might say no dang, you know. I know for sure they go over there didn't have no damn gun though. You know what I mean? Huh? He said, you don't even need to have David Jelly. He said, he needed it from her. He said, he's a witness. He said, if anything were to go down and go to court, they're calling her. He said,
she don't have nothing to do with it, she said.
huh?
They said she didn't want nothing to do with it no more.
Yeah, but without her signing an affidavit, and, you know, I basically had to take the trial type shit.
Okay. Well, it's too far.
Yeah, so I don't know. Try to, you know, throw some little braid or something. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, I can help her for sure. Try to help everybody.
Sure, you want to help? Shit. I'm like, you need some help? Shit. I need some help too, man.
Okay, Ms. Heard, did you recognize the female voice that was depicted on State's Exhibit number 5?
That's Jasmine,
Okay, and do you know who the male's voice is?
Alonzo.
Okay, and the information that they were speaking about on State's Exhibit number 5 regarding when somebody says throw them some bread, do you know what that means?
Pay me some money.
Okay, and so that information that was being discussed about the affidavit of non-prosecution and payment in exchange for that, would that information then relates to you to try to get you to fill out an affidavit of non-prosecution?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And ultimately, do you see the person that kicked your door in and dragged Jasmine out by her hair from your home on that day? Do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please point to where he's sitting? And what color is he wearing?
Orange.
You pass the witness, Your Honor.
Right, defense?
Thank you, Judge. Okay, good morning or afternoon, Ms. Heard. My name is Jonathan Overbroad. I'm asking you a few questions. Okay, so how long have you known Jasmine, just roughly?
15 years.
Okay, quite a while.
Yeah.
How long have you known Alonzo?
Probably about, I don't know him. I just hear of him because of my nephew. Like I said, he lives with me. Probably like 5 months, 6 months.
Okay, but you had met him before this
I
day.
never met him in person.
So you're saying this is the first time you've ever met him before?
When Sir, I seen him outside my house one time when he was walking the dog when he got outside of the car.
Okay, so one time prior to this.
Yes.
Had you